Hello, so this is Olivier from Sensin, and today I'm going to do a short video about your first initial scan. It's a request I just received from a customer, but instead of just creating a video for one person, I say, why not create a video for everybody who needs it? So when you log on your application, you have the screen here. So this is my profile. The first thing that you need to do is actually create a product. So to create a product, you click on the button Add Product. Then on the top, you need to select, the crop that you want to use. And it's a little bit counterintuitive, but you need to put the crop that is in the center, a little bit bigger, in the center. That's how you select. Then you choose a title. Um, So let's say I want to measure um, what's going on in my friend's Blake's field, and I can add a description. This is optional, but this is just a demo. Okay. So you add product. So there is a summary. You confirm, and then if I tap Blake, for example, I will have week Blake fields as a product, a new product. When I tap on it, it will go to the screen, the initial screen of statistic, but because there is no measurement, of course, we cannot see anything. The second step is actually to scan. So to scan, you tap on scan and you will look for a scanner. So you can press search for a scanner. And if you have a scanner nearby and the scanner is on, so you need to turn it on by holding this button on the back a few seconds. Okay. And now the scanner is can be selected. When the scanner is on, you have a blue diode on the top that blink. It blinks when it's not connected, on but not connected, and is steady when it's connected. So I click on the scanner number, it takes a few seconds, and you'll see that now the scanner is connected, the blue light is steady. Then, because I'm doing just a demo, I will do single measurements. The default setting is group measurements. So the scanner will ask you to do 15 measurements before getting to the nutrients. If you want to change that setting, you can click on the small black gear on top, and then you can change the number of scan to whatever is useful for you. You will need to have 15 or more to get to the nutrients, 5 or more if you are just interested in plant health. So I'm not going to change anything. Instead, I'm going to switch to single measurement. So here also you can add a tag. So this is our first scan, for example. You can decide, this is a field that has been treated, or put a lab number, for example, if you want to collect samples to send to the lab and compare with the scanner. Now you want to switch to single measurements because again, I'm doing a demo. So that's okay. And now you are all set to scan. So the next step is you select your plant, you open the scanner, you clip a leaf onto it, you close it, it's non-destructive, and then you launch a scan. So it takes 5, 6, 7 seconds for one scan. So if you have to do 15 measurements, it will take like 2, 3 minutes of scanning time, plus time for you to select the leaf. And here you are, you get the first results. So what is important at this stage, once you looked at your data, and we'll go through the data, is important to save the scan. If you don't save, the scan will be lost. So you save it, and once you save it, it will actually offer the possibility to immediately scan another time. So I'll take this leaf now, and I'll scan another time, and we'll see if these two leaves are different. And so I scan, and voila, now you get, so these two leaves are pretty similar. In them, it's the same plant. One was a little bit younger, a little bit maybe stressed because it's young and has not seen the sun for a few hours already. So the screen is about plant health. So we measure Brix, chlorophyll, conductivity, pH, and redox. Um, because we measure redox, we are able to calculate an overall stress index, which is P plus pH, redox plus pH. And what we see from observation, there is no paper yet about that because this is very new, is that when the plant is at a stress index of 9 and below, the plant is healthy, can maintain its homeostasis, and also can defend itself against biotic stress. When the stress is above 9, that's where the plant will start to be sensitive to stress, will start to be attacked by fungi, disease, pest, and also be less resilient to high temperature and water scarcity. The second screen is minerals. So that's where you get all the measurements for which Nutriscope has been calibrated to. So we are doing this demo in November 2025. We expect this to change in the coming months because every year we are updating our model by recalibrating and adding precision across all crops and all measurements. So in this list, for example, boron and manganese are missing, and we hope that this year they will be making the list. And finally, for specific crops only, you have a decision support system which enables you to look at your data and propose some recommendation. So for that, you need to go to DSS, launch DSS. It will ask you additional question like for wheat, what is the stage of growth of the plant and the condition of your root system. And from there, it will make recommendation because the plant is healthy, there is nothing specific. But if you have too much water or if you have not enough water, you may start to identify, this kind of situation and help you, at least provide you some clue about to help you doing the diagnostic and understand what's going on with your crops. Again, don't forget to scan to save the scan, so the green button and you're all set. So I selected wheat today uh, because I wanted to provide an example that give you all the feature of Nutriscope. So plant health, nutrients, and DSS. Not these features are not available for all crops. So you have to check our website if you want to have a clear understanding of what can Nutriscope measure for my crops and what crops can Nutriscope measure. So in any case, I would recommend you, so if you have any question, you can always reach out to us. There is a small button called support. It's a new feature. We'll see if it works, but if you write a question, I should be able to receive it. So, voilà. Thank you very much for your attention.